Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your play day.
Oops, sorry.
And coughing day, and whatever you need to play with, you will play with. Coughs, laughs, anything, everything. Are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay, hello.
Hello.
Oh, listen to that system shifting. How are you feeling today, Lala?
I'm not quite as tired, so that's good.
Every day and everywhere, you're getting better and better and better.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday after we had our meeting, I put the phone down and went back to sleep for like 2 more hours.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, I woke up at like almost noon.
Wow, dude.
So
I'm happy
it's all
to
good.
get that you're honoring that.
I'm trying.
Senjin, check in with us, dude. How you doing?
How's it?
How's it? Okay. Is that all we're gonna get?
What?
Is that all we're gonna get? How's it?
How's it? No, I'm good.
Good. So how was your day yesterday with gratitude?
I can tell you that for me, you know, being sick, and we were talking about the transition, you know, so I was trying to do some of the self-talk we were talking about, you know, like, thank you, Lala, for staying home and resting, and you know, and that was actually really nice. But also, I had opportunity to be really grateful again because my friend Honest, I said, you know, he texted me in the morning, "Are you okay? How's your day?" And I was like, "I don't really feel that well, but I'm just gonna stay home and rest for a little while." And he wrote back to me, "I'm coming over. I'm going to cook." You know, and I didn't worry about it. I didn't think about it. And a couple hours later, he shows up when Toto came home, and Toto brought stuff for salad and snacks, and they didn't even plan it. And Honest brought food, and I got to sit there while they took care of me. So, you know, I was very grateful for having someone to take care of me while I was sick yesterday. So that was really, really, really nice.
Oh, yay. Well, I'm insanely grateful for how my life is showing up a lot like all of the dreams that I've been holding throughout solstice. It's like I'm showing up all over. And yeah, I had a second date last night, La. I'm sure you appreciate this. And the sky is just being such a really beautiful gentleman. Such a gentleman. I mean, again, I just got another cute little kiss on the cheek to say goodbye. And I was like, I thought I was going to get a kiss, but he so just kissed me on the cheek. Hey.
You're like, oh, that was nice too.
No, but I'm also aware that like it's like Dawn just threw out the patience thing. I'm grateful to Nicola for how I've really I've integrated this thing of I'm not going to drive it. If you don't have the balls to friggin' come to me, then it ain't going to work. So yeah, I'm enjoying the journey. I'm very grateful for the journey.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I know I expressed it yesterday, but I really feel like I just want to emphasize I think our shared gratitude for these circles and the space that we're holding together and supporting each other to play this level of game. Zenjin, I'm going to encourage you to share a little bit what you shared with me around your writing. Please, can you share with the group?
What?
In Afrikaans, they would say, steek uit, meisie. Come on, show yourself. Uitstekend. You shared with me something last night about your writing, and I think this circle of medicine beings need to hear your good news.
Oh, so first of all, I just told Nikki yesterday, um, about my gratitude, and do you know what? I was so grateful that I could sing with all the cashiers in Spa. I probably got, there were 6 cashiers. There were, and and all other people around were smiling. It was like a flash mob. It was proper cool.
What did you sing?
Sang, he taught me. It's called Hayo Matata, which means like there's no worries.
Oh, nice.
Like God's taking care of everything. That's basically the meaning of the song. And they love it.
I think considering today's play day, I think you should sing it for us. I'm kidding. I'm not.
What's it called? Anyway, so
no, that's a soundtrack. Come on, Zenjin. Come on, Zenjin. I'll sing with you if you just go.
I'll sing it in a shop and then I'll send that to you.
Okay, all right. We'll be standing by.
Zenjin, I love you. That you're not scum, you're not shy to be singing in a shop with 6 people, in front of an entire shop, but with the people that know and love you. Like, I've got a little bit shy. I'd rather do it in front of an audience. I can do that.
That's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. And I don't think if you want. I used to be a very shy person. Actually, a interesting observation, but I'm not scum at all. I mean, when I'm with my mom, she runs a million miles away from me, like she doesn't know me.
We lost you, Zen. Okay, well, whilst we wait.
So a lot of people have been encouraged to act more.
Sorry, Zen, we lost you.
Oh, am I back?
You're back. Zen?
To write more. Yeah.
Sorry, babe, you're going in and out. Are you walking or driving?
Okay.
I'm still in and out like a penis in a whorehouse.
I love it. You know what, Zen? This is the thing. I love that you have no issue with throwing out the level play joke. Okay, like I thought I was on the edge officially. I just love it. I love it. Okay, so hopefully it's going to be consistent. You still haven't told us the news about the writing.
Oh, so I'll say it quick. So it's out. A lot of people have been encouraging me to write more, and yesterday I just sat down. I mean, I was playing with an idea in my head, but yesterday I just sat down and I did the very first rough draft of it.
First draft of a new children's book.
First draft of a new children's book, yes.
Wow, nice job.
It's very, very rough, but it's done.
Dude, a start is a start is a start is a start. It's no longer something that's in your head. It's now, like my mom always says to me about lists, it works the same with writing. No man's mind is stronger than the weakest man's ink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's now in time. It's out there.
Yeah, so that's yeah. So yeah, so it's very cool. Thank you. And I'm grateful for that as well.
So an absolute acknowledgement that at the end of this first week, that there are already things to be celebrating. And on this play day, this really the idea of day 8 and even day 15, we're creating these spaces for you to actually take stock at how much has actually happened. I mean, I'm besides myself with excitement. I can totally celebrate that on day 7, I've started the treatment of the reality show. It's no longer just, oh, I'm really going to create a reality show. I've actually started the treatment. And I'm super grateful to having Jordan here, because he just sent me a whole bunch of examples of what treatments look like. And, you know, again, the synchronicities, everything is there aligned for you to be able to play the game that you've chosen to play. And so now we can just pull full throttle. We can carry on, you know. And today being day 8, Dawn, Penny and I are hosting a soul circus this evening. So we will be playing with the people of Cape Town. We'll be dancing and doing a little mini manifestation and a breathing.
So we're doing our first 90 minutes in Cape Town, and it's just playtime, groovy tunes, shake off the day. So it's our first soul circus event in Cape Town, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, I've been
Yeah.
I've been so amazed at how this soul circus has just taken life. You know, what we started in July was literally at the table which we're sitting at right now, which was just a spark of idea. We thought it was going to be a once-off, and now we've had, 2 events, external events, our first event in Cape Town, third Soul Circus online. We've got bookings for next year. We've just received a post for event we're doing next week.
No, 22nd.
Sorry, yeah.
Third week of October.
Third week of October. And they're just acknowledging Soul Circus, Namaqualand Soul Circus. And it's amazing to be part of this brand, because it already feels like the brand's been in existence for some time. People are speaking about the brand, the Soul Circus brand, that it's been around for ages. Yet it's still like, all the teething stuff.
What I so love about what Dawnie is saying is that it's something that doesn't exist with ownership. So a lot of what's coming into our world and what's going to exist in the future of our world is decentralized. So Soul Circus embodies that. Like, none of us own Soul Circus. Soul Circus is a space for us to all be able to play, and everybody wins in that. And so when your book is out, Zenjen, and your book is out, La, Soul Circus will be totally holding space and marketing your book, because you're people who've played in this game and won at this game. You're already winning at this game.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Woohoo! You were so close to the full moon, I just want to howl.
So we've got full moon in Libra. Full moon in Aries happening in Libra on a Thursday. And I've been a little bit like off center as such. So yesterday, I'm like, okay, I just want to burn some incense. And I bought some frankincense and myrrh from the health shop a couple of weeks ago, but I needed those charcoals to burn it. So this weekend, I found the charcoals instinctively yesterday. Let's burn some incense, got the frankincense and myrrh out, started burning it. And then I was like, oh, let me read what this is about. And it's all about inner balance. And
Harmony.
I was like, oh. And then I read up what the full moon is about. And this full moon is about finding inner balance.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. So something magical is happening. And I wish to share with you, because I'm just Zenjen and Lala and Nikki, I know, and Toto and Ash, and Billy, hopefully. Guys, I had a very moving day yesterday. With it being in gratitude, I had no intentions or assumptions or expectations for yesterday. but just focusing on gratitude and gratitude of self. And over the weekend, with being on the bike, I had prayed hard to God, saying, God, please just make my passage easier now. Send me through your light, please. Allow me to have absolute clarity and focus for my intention, for why I'm here. And then yesterday, out of the blue, I got a message from a very dear friend of mine who literally, he's one of those magnetic beings that just by being in his company, you can feel his grace, for want of a better word. And he sent me a message out of the blue yesterday going, Dawn, please, I need to see you. There's some information I need to pass on to you. God has been speaking to me, and he wants me to give you this message. And his message is, and I'm going to read it to you so that I can get the exact wording right.
And as Dawn finds it, I'm just going to remind everybody that in a circle, when you hold circle space like what we're holding with Soul Circus, everything that is happening to one is affecting everyone else. So Zen Jen getting the first draft of your book out is an inspiration for everybody that is doing the writing. I think everybody has been inspired with the writing in this particular Soul Circus Live because of the space that you are holding with your writing and the space that Toto's holding with the writing. And I'm witnessing with Dawn as well, just like this opening up of like, how far can you actually extend the dream? And that's because we're all holding the dream space in such integrity. Sure, we slide in and out, but we keep stepping up and we keep playing the game all out. So we're all affecting each other. So as you listen to Dawn's message, just see where it affects you as well.
So, so this is where it starts. So the message I got from Martin, I can't wait to share with you what God has been sharing with me. I think the best way to share with you is to release to you through meditation and prayer, one-on-one vibes. Jesus has been revealing the mysteries of God. I've been seeing the multifaceted dimensions of his personality, and it's unbelievable, the power of his light. So wait, I feel in your new season of life, work, and love, you're going to walk into new dimensions where you're going to be equipped with the things that your soul has been calling out for. One of those things I see is the power of God's light. So that was my first. Was my first miracle yesterday. So taking it in, literally, it just feels that it was just spoken like it was a direct answer to a prayer which I'd been having.
And I just need to quickly speak into that as well. So the context of it in Dawn's bridging has that context of the Christianity, and that's so beautiful because each one of us in a soul circus, in a cellular experience, we each have a fingerprint. Some people call God universe, some people call it great spirit, some people say the source of all. However it is you perceive it and connect with it, the bottom line is the nurturing of our strength of spirit is everything, because that's the driving energy that keeps you held and not meandering too far from the path of living a light life.
So that was miracle one. Then last night, as I was climbing into bed, I just got this instinct to write. Now it's not something that's part of my daily routine. Hasn't been. So I brought out my which I've been keeping this year, my abundance journal, and I hadn't written in it for some time. So I sat down last night and I started writing, but I wasn't writing. My pen was writing. And what came out was, thank you for this beautiful home. Thank you for allowing me back in. Thank you for calling me home. Thank you for the reminders to connect with you. And then the reply I got was, thank you for breathing my air and for seeing all the beauty around you, for remembering to smile and laugh, and not always to take life so seriously.
Hear, hear!
Thank you for swimming in my seas. Thank you for my sparkling eyes. Thank you for taking action. And thank you for showing me the way and reminding me to breathe. the gift of life, and connecting us with each other. We are one. My breathing connects me to you, and through your breath, become connected to me. Clarity and focus. Thank you, and God bless you. The experience I got while writing this last night is that God was writing with me. That was my experience. As much as I was saying thank you, God was then connecting in that point with me, going, okay, cool, just carry on following, taking the steps. Just carry on following my way.
So, Donnie, I love what you've boldly shared, and I just want to say thank you for being willing to share that with the people, because ultimately there is a big intention that we hold in Circus. You know, everyone actually even said to us, like, how come did you go with a name like Soul Circus? And the name already with Toto, right in the beginning of this year, it was clear it had to be Soul Circus, because so much of what is needed in the world right now is actually the spirit element, is the soul element that restores within us beyond what happens with us in group. So when we're all apart from each other and we're dealing with our life and the bullshit of life starts showing up, it's that connection that is able to allow us to fully friggin' surrender. Fully surrender. It's like I said to Donnie this morning, it's so much easier to play with life and be in the joy of life now, because I fully understand that actually everything in my life that I used to perceive as being, oh, this shouldn't be like that. Why is this showing up? Why is there traffic? Why is there that? I used to judge it as being wrong. And now when I look at it, I'm like, oh my hat. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be the Nicola I am today. And there's this full like energy of like love and appreciation, because it's like, thank you that even when I thought it wasn't working, it was perfectly on track. And so it allows me to be in the ease of today, no matter what tracking shows up, because I really can see that it's perfect how it's unfolding. The perfect pause.
And in Lada's case, the pregnant pause.
I think we should on purpose make sure we add a lot of pregnant pauses.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Wait. Another pregnant pause brought to you by Soul Circus, October 2017.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so many miraculous things happening. So super, super excited. Also just to share a little bit more that after all that writing last night and just catching up with the Soul Circus, all the tasks and the preparation, I was about to close my diary and all of a sudden my pen just wanted to carry on writing. And my dream has changed a little bit. Evolved. And this is been inspired by Toto, been inspired by reading Lala's chapters of a book yesterday, and Zenjen's inspiration with connecting to God, and Hobbs meowing all around, is that I've decided to make my moment in time more real. And for this year, my birthday is next month in November, and that I'm going to be in Times Square on my birthday. And my online program is already running, and just feeling that sensation. I've even put snow on my wish list, that I'm experiencing snow on my birthday in New York and just feeling the aliveness all around me. So yeah, and that my courses are full and that people are taking in the workshops, and that's where I'm at.
Yay! Everybody should see New York City in the snow at least once. So good job.
Yeah. What a dream to hold. What a dream to hold. And I'd like to also give to you that no matter how it shows up in time, that it will snow at some stage and you will be there, and it will be a birthday because you will have recognize that you created that moment in time and you've manifested it.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Everything is perfect.
And yesterday's synchronicity, because my whole New York trip has now been aligned. I booked my ticket this week, where one of my clients is just paying me in dollars, like out of nowhere. The money came through for the ticket from my PayPal account. So I'm literally paying for my American trip in dollars, which is amazing. And then yesterday there was a bit of head chatter yesterday and about like, oh, should I be going to New York? And then a woman walks past with a New York City t-shirt on. And I was like, okay, I'm listening. And then let it go. And then a little bit way later, I was like, find myself back in contemplation. Should I be doing this trip? Because I've got other stuff going past. Literally, second person walks by with the New York City top on. I was like, okay, I'm listening. I'm going. So, yeah. So it's manifesting.
So little check-in today that what are you gonna take on to do a little bit of play today? Even Lala in your bed?
Actually, today is reunification day here in Germany. 27 years ago when the country came back together as one. So it's a big holiday. I do have a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping to maybe late this afternoon or this evening, if I'm feeling better, go out and see what all that's about. So that'll be kind of fun. And Toto and I may try to do something later. I don't know. It was a vague comment, but we'll see if that happens. But if not, I still could bop around and maybe go and see what's what tonight. So
yay, nice.
And when does your friend arrive?
She comes on Friday. She went downstairs to her basement the other day and last night and got like my clothes for me. She's bringing winter boots and winter clothes for me, and I'm very, very excited because not only is she going to be here all week, but then we're going to Paris next weekend.
Oh my hat, that's exciting.
So yeah, we're going to spend 4 nights in Paris, Friday to Tuesday. So that's going to be super exciting
Oh,
too.
that's so exciting.
Is this your bestie from Costa Rica?
She's my bestie from my whole life in New York. She's who I go home to when I go home. This is my person. My person is coming.
Oh, that's going to be so special. And how long is she going to stay?
10 days. So she'll be here from Friday to Friday, and then we go to Paris for 4 days. So yeah, we're spending a good amount of time together.
Oh, I love that. And La, I was thinking about you yesterday and I was like, it's so wonderful because, you know, in your nomadic form, you're often at other people's places. And just recently you've started playing with this idea of rooting a little bit more, especially with the creation that you're working on.
Yeah.
Another pregnant pause was brought to you by Soul Circus 2017. That you're actually hosting people. And I was really thinking about how special that is, you know?
I love it. I always, even when I was like living in Minnesota or any place, my thing is I always want my house to be full of people, full of friends, full of love. I want to be cooking and hanging. And I mean, you have no idea how much fun it was the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I was sitting on the couch with Toto and Honest. We're watching TV. I mean, literally, I was just snuggled up with Honest. Toto's sitting there. We had just had this lovely dinner. Now we were just chilling on the couch. It was like my own little love nest. It was great. Yeah, it's super cool. And that is something that I just love. I always want people to feel like they could just come to my house and be here with me.
Yeah.
So,
I think
And
we're all the same. I really get that.
You're echoing my dream now.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I mean, I look at Dawn and Johan, and they always open up their doors. I mean, we still got we still got Jordan from the States staying here, and there's always somebody in the spare room. Always. It's just the way it is, you know.
Exactly.
Toto was here before, and yeah. So, and
yeah, I was really happy when he said, "Oh, I can't." I was really happy when he said, "Oh, I can't go back. I still have to go to the embassy. I can come back to your house, right?" I'm like, "Of course you can come. Just come back, you know."
Guys, I have so much love for you. I'd like to encourage us all that on the WhatsApp group today, just post a picture or a short little clip of you having fun so that we can all celebrate this play day together in a moment, just a moment share. Even if it's at 9 o'clock tonight.
Will do.
Okay, fantastic. I have so much love, so many lovings.
Love, 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 love.
Have a rocking play day. You deserve it. We've started the second week. You're rocking it. The game is on.
The game is on.
Wait, hang on.
And-
Just wait. And now
This stage, there's going to be 6 babies. God, no.
Look, if you're not careful, Nicole, you'll all be pregnant. So, you know. You did say you're holding space for each other, so, you know. She's got space.
I'm crossing my legs, girls.
I'm just saying, you know, you're going on Tinder dates and everything, so.
I actually just got this very weird picture of Toto with a tummy.
He's Uncle Toto to everybody, so, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I love you. Bye.
So really loving.
Have fun.
Love.